Africans see African Americans as Africans.
Hey beautiful people, how you're doing today? Together Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you're doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are staying safe. So today's video, I find this conversation very important for we as black people, both African Americans, Africans, even Afro Caribbeans. I feel like this is a conversation we should all have, like literally. I posted a video a couple of days ago how a couple of African Americans who came to Africa for Dirty December was really disappointed coming to Africa for the first time, and they were like, oh no, don't come to Africa. And a sister responded to that. So today's video, so if you want to really catch up why we're making this video today, go check out that video. I'll leave it up in the card and in the description. Go check it out. So this video, we're going to hear for African Americans that has come to the modern land, that has come to Africa and has actually lived in Africa. First off, we're going to hear this brother that came to Africa and lived in Africa. Let him share his experience and what he thinks about the African people and living in Africa.
Africans see African Americans as Africans. You're going to have people that say, oh, Africans don't see African Americans as Africans, they see us as foreigners. I've been to the African continent. I've lived on the African continent. I studied at the University of Johannesburg for an exchange program. One of the questions I was constantly asked was, where are you from? I'd say the United States. They would ask me, where are you really from? They're implying an African country. Because as a black American, when you are on the African continent, Africans don't know you're from the States until you start speaking. They assume you're just another African. So I would have to say a region in Africa because I'm not sure because of the slave trade. But because we as African Americans, as well as Afro-Caribbeans and those in the diaspora are black, we blend in. This is why I don't like this whole African versus African Americans versus Afro-Caribbean. Y'all acting like if we dropped y'all in Nigeria, if we dropped y'all in Haiti, if we dropped y'all in the Bahamas, that they finna know you from the States. Yeah, when you start talking, they're going to know, okay, he has an accent. Where is he from? But until that point is asked, you just another African person walking around in the society. Just like you got this debate between African American culture, Afro-Caribbean culture, and African. Like we don't exchange from one another. Like you a black American ain't African, but you eating yams and okra all the time. You an African who said we ain't got no connection with African Americans, but you listening to hip hop and Afrobeat. You say you ain't Afro-Caribbean, but some of your ancestors come from the Barbados and Haiti, Jamaica, and the Bahamas. Well, Jabari, we weren't born there. We aren't from there. They're going to know we're different. Yeah, just like a black person from Mississippi is different from a black person in Ohio. A black person from the Bronx is different from a black person who's from LA. A black person from Enugu is different from a black person in Kano. A black person from Johannesburg is different from a black person from Cape Town. Quit the unnecessary divisions. Africans see African Americans as well as other members of the diaspora as Africans. That don't mean it's kumbaya. It means we are part of the African family whether or not you live on the continent or abroad. I will go even further and say African American along with Afro-Caribbean and Afro-Latino culture all are a part of African culture. They are subsets unique to their own circumstances. And y'all can rep your culture. Because that's what makes African culture special.
Let me know what you think about everything that was said in this video down in the comment section. Please go ahead, share your thought down in the comment section because that's what we do here. We have conversation, but please do it respectfully. You don't have to disrespect or insult anybody for you to air your opinion and share your thought on what you think. So we're allowed to disagree, but please don't disrespect anybody. So this is why I create this type of content because we as black people, we need to sit down and have this conversation because a lot of preconceived notion and stereotype has been fed to us on both part. And I feel like we are just playing into the hands of what they want us to be, fighting among ourselves, disregarding among ourselves. Oh, Africans don't like us. I can stay in Africa. You can see clearly that there are African Americans that have been to the continent and they love being there. They are not ready to go. Yes, those ones that went for Dirty December that had a bad experience, they came on the peak where you have a whole lot of things going on. And second, there are bad people everywhere, but that does not just categorize everybody as, oh, Africa is bad, Africa is still in Africa. Like, no, I'm not saying it's just one way. A lot of Africans go to America with a preconceived notion rather than them being very open and try to learn and receive the other culture. They go with already concealed notion, and that make them to be very resistant to what they're supposed to learn from African Americans, the Black Americans there in America. So one thing I'll say is that you see this rivalry, or we like to call it rivalry, this war that is going on back and front with African America. I feel like it's an illusion to a certain level, because I feel like this war is so intense more on social media than it is in reality. I would say for sure that a lot of people that support me here on my channel are African Americans, and I love you guys to, like, you don't understand. You guys support me. So that notion you say, oh, African Americans hate Africans, it's a lie. Or Africans hate African American, it's a lie. Yes, one or two people may not agree because we're human. One or two people may have their own disagreement and all that, but it's not as heavy as the way they make us, or we feel about each other, thinking that, oh, these people just don't like us. No, let's just respect each other because we have different experience. We're coming from two different worlds, two different experience. So they're going to be a shock change. They're going to be, but let's just be very open to learn from each other, grow with each other. Because if we come together as Black people, damn guys, we'll be so powerful. Yes, we're going to have our difference. We're humans. The same way in America, people from LA and people from New York are totally different. The Black man from in LA, Black man from New York, they're different, but that's what we are. We're going to be different, but we're still going to be treated the same way because of our skin color. Whether you're African Americans, whether you're Afro Caribbeans, whether you're Africans, because of your skin color, you're going to be treated a certain way. So that should be a bigger thing for us to come together and stand together. Look at the Black girl follow trend that Black women did on TikTok. Look at how powerful that is, just for a group of women saying that we're going to come together and support each other. Then just picture us as Black people coming together and supporting each other and growing each other. Guys, just imagine how amazing. And I know this is the fear of the colonized master, people that don't want Africans to be great or Black people to be great. They want to keep Africans, they want to keep Black people in check so that Black people, we can come together. Have you ever thought about why in Africa, Africa is one continent that you have big borders among countries that are supposed to be brothers and sisters? Why do I need a visa to go to Kenya as an African? But these people don't want us. These are some of the questions we should ask, and don't fall in. I don't play into the games they are playing with us as Black people. Let's stop this all fighting. Let's stop this all hating. You can disagree with somebody, but be respectful about it. It's fine. It's fine to disagree. But because we disagree, that doesn't mean we're fighting. I love my African American people so much. You guys know how much love I have for you guys. I love you guys so much. I love my Afro Caribbeans. I love you guys. We're one. I know some people will not agree that we're one. Like, no, you guys stay in your lane. You're Africans. We're not. Fine. But whether you like it or not, we'll be treated the same way because of our skin color. And it is what it is. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. I'd love to know your thoughts. Please go ahead, share your thoughts down in the comment section. Please don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have conversations. So go ahead, share this video now, okay? Please like this video. Give this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And with that all said, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.